Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
13 yards.
Now Tannehill.
First down, Titans.
He finds Corey Davis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A first down carry for Henry. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
He was taken down by Reuben Foster. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38.
From the 38, Tannehill. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Now a handoff to Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
The 44-yard line. A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
They snap it to Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Haskins in the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now the first carry for Bryce Love. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up
on 2nd down, Love. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 42. He's brought down.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Love. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Check 13. Check 13. Mike 54. Mike 54. Check. 51. 54 is Mike. Check.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Made by Jayon Brown.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-yard touchdown run. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Washington 7, Titans nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 16 yards on the play. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First down, Henry. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Tackle made right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Haskins in the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They turn to Love on the handoff. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Love, the ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
On 2nd down now. It's Love. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Ball carrier.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Washington on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. First down, Washington. Haskins finding McLaurin. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
7-yard line.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, Charles, let's step aside, different topic here for a second. Unfortunately, the NFL lost a legend earlier in this first month of the 2020 season. Hall of Fame running back Gale Sayers passed away at 77, and Sayers, the youngest man ever inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, was just 34 years of age when he got that honor back in 1977.
And a big reason why? He had to retire early. He only played 7 years in the NFL. But what a run before injuries really cut his career short. In fact, he played the equivalent of 4 full seasons out of those 7 that he played because of injuries. But he was first-team All-Pro 5 times, led the league in rushing twice, and still holds the record for kickoff return average this many years after he retired. Commissioner Roger Goodell called him one of the finest men in NFL history, and I can tell you this, partner, one of the most exciting players we'll ever see.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's Haskins, a quick throw out wide. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got, if you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Here's a quick throw caught out wide, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And this is caught at the 8. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make touchdown Washington. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
To begin the drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.